All right. Hello there, everybody. Thank you very much for the gifts. I think it was you, Mark. Thank you very much. All right. So we will be covering the mods in a few moments, but I want to address some stuff now. If you're the sort of person where like you, hello, Guilty. Hello, everyone, by the way. If you're the sort of person who like does not care for drama at all, you probably won't have an interest in this. However, if you're somebody who frequents specific Discords, I would suggest you listen. So if you've been watching my channel for quite a while, you will probably know that I've had issues with the mod community in the past. Quite a few times. I've had various members of said community harass myself, harass Mona, harass other members of my community, come into my Discord and try and, you know, do all sorts of dodgy shit. And there was a couple of videos made regarding me that I didn't react on them because I don't like giving them publicity. It's very clear that these people have nothing better to do than just, you know, live off my fucking, you know, my I don't know what you say, like my shoulders. They're like hemorrhoids clinging onto my fucking arsehole. However, recently an incident happened, and to be honest with you, I just want to make this very clear. I realize that like it takes two people to tango when it comes to drama and stuff. I realize that like you have to engage in the drama. And some people, you know, won't engage, and, you know, but in this situation, it went kind of beyond me. I don't mind people talking shit about me necessarily, as long as there's a valid reason, you know? But, yeah, so the... It's hard to kind of say this because this was something that I feel like was going to have to be done. And there's a more extreme version of this. But recently, somebody joined the Discord, my Discord, Starfield Anonymous. If you're in it, you'll know it. And they claimed to be a longtime fan of myself and fan of the channel. And they tried on multiple occasions to try and kind of communicate with me. And generally speaking, I will, if people want to talk to me and stuff, I have no problem talking to me. But in regards to this, you know, I didn't necessarily, I think I spoke to them once or twice. Then they started making inquirements about how our ranks work. In the Discord, when you join the Discord, there's various different ranks that you can choose. It's just the color of your name. However, there's a rank called Starborn, which has limited mod power. Now, no one would know that is limited mod power unless they're a member of the Discord from very early on, because we changed that recently. Maybe like a year ago, Guilty came on the scene. And since then, it's been mainly Guilty doing the moderator stuff. But it was a bit suspicious that, you know, that they were wanting to join the Starborn. And keep in mind that on Discord, you can have a little clan tag or like a tag that will reference a server. This person who was a fan of my channel and stuff, we'll say that we'll call them Subject B. B had some just random kind of game Discord. It was like, okay, whatever, nothing, you know, nothing unusual. They were asking about the Starborn thing was a bit weird to me. Because, like, it's just not really something you'd know. And then they DM'd me, and they basically asked me in, like, simple terms if they could be a moderator, and they, like, love what I do, and, like, keep up the good fight on this the front with mods. They tried to butter me up, essentially, and talked about how they had a load of experience with mods, and they wanted to be a moderator on the whoa, Gary just teleported on the Discord. Now, I ignored this, and I'm going to be honest with you. If you DM me and like you've never DM'd me before, there's a high probability I won't respond to your DM because I don't like DMing people for reasons. I will go into it in a minute why I don't, and I've become aware of the shithousery of Discord. But yeah, this person basically was not even a week in the Discord and they want to be mod. Now, I didn't initially think too much because they tried to give this era of they were aloof and kind of very happy-go-lucky from how they interacted in the Discord. However, they left the Discord earlier today, or earlier last night. And just out of curiosity, because like I have a log where we can, where the mods like myself and Guilty can see people who leave and stuff. And I still had the DM from them. And keep in mind, originally, remember, they said they were a big fan of the channel. They had DM'd me and said that they'd like the fact that I fight the good fight with mods. And their clan tag was just a generic kind of game. After leaving our Discord, their clan tag changed to the clan tag of the Discord that has had problems with me and has harassed me. Now, I have no proper proof of this, but if we look at how it has transpired, it seems like that Discord has tried to send someone in to gain moderator powers in my Discord, probably with the intent to try and fuck me over. Now, I've no proof. You know, I'm just looking at kind of 2 and 2 and hoping the answer is 4. But I don't like that. That's like a new level of scumbaggery that they're like sending people to try and not only infiltrate my Discord, because there's people in my Discord that are in that faction. There's an overlap. There's going to be an overlap. But there's people in my Discord that are high-ranking members of that Discord. And to be honest with you, the reason I mentioned the DMs and stuff is because I had a DM conversation with a mod author maybe a year and a half ago. Now, I said nothing bad in that description. Nothing bad at all. I was just basically talking to them and trying to basically bury the hatchet, even though I shouldn't have. I was told that the mod author who I spoke to, they basically, I don't know for sure that they did it, but the main bad guy who makes that mod, that, you know, the overhaul mod, he was seen by multiple people bragging in his voice chat in his Discord that he's seen the DMs that I had sent this mod author, and he was saying that I apparently harassed them because I wanted them to make a mod, right? Now, I initially confronted the mod author I DM'd, right? Because this mod author did not like me, and this was the same mod author that was talking shit about me in Bethesda's modding Discord. I don't know. Should I name them Guilty? Fizz, I know you want to say that, but you're like Mona. You just want to, you know, and I would love to, but I'm trying to. All right, well, I didn't say that. But yeah, this mod author basically was talking shit about me in the Discord. The Starfield Discord, me and them had a massive dispute. No, the second person isn't that. The second person is Big Boy himself, Fizz. But yeah, so basically, if you're familiar with my channel, this mod author, I used to review their shit. Their shit ended up being buggy and broken. Turns out they can't mod like they can, right? And yeah, so I responded to them in the Bethesda Starfield Discord. We ended up basically just kind of, I was like, look, because they accused me of sending hatred and death threats. I never did that. I basically was like, look, I don't want to cause any problems, okay? Like, we'll just leave it and be bygones be bygones. They agreed, and we just left it at that. So I don't know where this overhaul mod author got from that I apparently abused this person, and I abused them specifically because they wouldn't make me a mod, which I don't know why I'd want a really shitty unoptimized house mod. And I know you're probably like, well, Crimson, you're just stoking the fire. You would just apologize to about, you know. I did, and I thought we were good. But clearly they leaked my DMs to the person who runs the overhaul fucking dog shit. And I don't like that. Because, yeah. And if you want, I could show, I don't know if I can, I'll maybe look, but I may be able to pull up the DMs and show you nothing went down in that. Also, while we're on the topic, Big Boy, who supposedly is second in command of shitty mod channel, they're over 40. Like, I don't know what they are. They need to get on with their fucking life. It's sad that I have to do this, but I need to because, like, I can't be doing this. Like, it's dragging me down. But they're the mod author that made a death threat mod about me. And they claim that they pulled it down. No, they didn't. They didn't. I asked Bethesda to pull it down months before they mentioned it. They're absolute scumbags of the highest. And because of that, I'm going to be implementing a new change in the Discord, effective in the next 48 hours, and this is going to affect people. And I apologize, but anybody with the Darkstar clan tag in our Discord is going to be getting kicked. You 48 hours. If you are rocking, if you're rocking that clan tag and you are in my Discord and you truly are all about my channel, change it. Otherwise, we will kick you because I'm done with this. I have tried so many times to step away from all this bullshit because I actually enjoy Starfield and I want to see the game succeed. As much as they like to preach that, they don't preach that. They're fucking scumbag leeches that, like, you know, it is what it is. And there is high-ranking members of Darkstar that I will be kicking regardless of it, just because this is no longer a you can sit on the fence sort of situation. And I just want to make it clear, right? If you're in both of those Discords, that is perfectly fine. I don't expect anyone to, you know, that's not. My problem is people who are repping the clan tag. And I know to some people you might be like, oh, well, what does that mean? Like, I just don't like, it's kind of like a slap in the face to me when, like, people are kind of like advertising a channel that has harassed me, lied about me, made sexual harassment comments toward members of my community. Like, yeah, as Gilly said, enough is enough. And, like, there will be one more step I will make. And it's one that I don't want to make. But there is a lot of mod authors in Darkstar, right? And I'm going to just start naming names. Like, I know, for example, I don't want to be that guy, right? I do not want to be that guy. But, like, there's a lot of mod authors I truly enjoy. Like, an example is Bub. Bub, to my knowledge, was in that Darkstar. He is also in mine and a lot of Darkstars. There's a lot of mod authors. But I'm going to have to get to a point where I'm not going to review anyone's mods that's anyway in Darkstar, even the likes of Bub. And I like their content. And I know that Bub's not involved in that shit. You know, clearly, you know, and I'm just using Bub as an example. But there's a lot of mod authors that are in it too. And I've already moved to, I won't be reviewing anyone that has Darkstar written in the description of their mod. But it will get to that point. And I don't want it to get to that point. Like, I thought that they should learn, you know, like, don't bite the hand that fucking feeds you. Like, I've done more for the modding scene. Like, oh my God, Crimson said some negative things about some dog shit fucking mods. Really? But yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you have the clan tag and you want to stay in our Discord, you know, I'm going to ask you to remove it. If you don't want to remove it, you're going to get kicked. And look, I don't want any more drama. I just want to play the game. I want to have fun. I want to review mods. It's just getting beyond a joke. And hopefully the mod authors that are in that Discord, I think you should leave. All of you. The big ones, the small ones, I think you should leave. I will say, and I'm not trying to be big-headed here, but I will say it, because one of the reasons that a lot of people flocked to that Discord was because early on there wasn't very much support and resources for mod authors to talk and communicate, right? Now, I would like to think that I've done a lot for the Starfield community. I don't know if it's... I'm hoping it's not wrong me to overstep. There's a lot of mod authors that are on Xbox now that are only on Xbox because I reached out to them and I put them in contact with people that, like, know how to, like, you know, move things over to Xbox. So if it is a case of, like, you know, if you're, you know, you're more than welcome to join our Discord, and, like, I can set you up if you need support. Like, I know a lot of good mod authors that are decent people. Obviously, you know, it's not going to be like a kind of, we can't afford one. We had one, but we ran out of fucking, there's better things to spend your money on than Discord thing. But yeah. But, like, that's pretty much it, guys. Again, like, there's one last thing that if it comes to that, I will cut ties with anybody making mods in that Discord. Currently, we're going to just see how it goes. But yeah, anyway, let's yeah, now that that's done, let's get on with seeing what's done for today. There's no point boosting Guilty. Just because... I mean, just realistically, because there's better things to spend money on. Like dodgy paid mods. But yeah, hopefully you guys understand, and hopefully it wasn't too kind of, you know, whingy. But I'm, like, getting sick of it. I just want to fucking play the game and have fun, you know? So I did see no mods. Good topic to move on to. If it's gonna be fucking fishing, I swear to God. Let me look. I want to check the website because I don't think there's any paid mods today, but we shall see. Oh, wrong button. There might be some updated mods. There might be updated mods. Let me see. Starfield. To be fair, we got some fucking... don't know. We got some banging mods on Fallout this week. But other than that, we're all doing great. Oh, for fuck's sake. The Shattered Split... What is... I was somewhat reading that. What does it do? No, King... God, no, King Gath is not one of them people. Jesus Christ, no. So I just want to really quickly see what got updated. Was anything new added? Oh, there's a Neon Core overhaul. I'm gonna check that out. Peaked or something. Start making mods given first time being popular. Oh, it definitely is. So essentially, yeah, it's a case of, like, made a good mod. And as much as they like to deny it, I was the one who promoted that mod initially and brought it to, like, I brought the attention to the console players, and I talked very highly of it for a year. So the lion, the witch, and the audacity of these cunts. Recently updated. So what paid mods have been updated? Right? Has anything been updated? I don't think so. I don't think there's... Have you... I wanted to go back and redo your, what mod specifically, Fizz? Oh yeah, that, Paul, not trying to be bad, I wouldn't recommend that mod author, personally, because that mod author, is scummy. I was friendly with that mod author for a while, and then a DM came out, where they basically negated the blame of, their mod not working properly, and basically blamed another mod author for their work being shit. They basically was like, oh, well, Zone's mods are shit, so I wouldn't recommend fucking with that mod author personally. But if you're looking for, you know, stuff, yeah. So I'm just looking, but yeah, Al, you're it's the skin person. I can't remember what they're called. They used to be. I used to be quite a friend of them. I'm on Xbox right now. No, because I was. Oh, that person. No, I wasn't talking about that person, Fizz, by the way. We're talking about a different person. I'm talking about X, I think their name is. Oh, they're Wolf. I don't know. No, nothing's wrong with Zone. Nothing's wrong with Zone. I'm just, hold on now. I'm going to have to be fully transparent here because I don't want to half slander somebody without proof. Give me a second. I'm trying to find the mod author's name. So I can be transparent. Like I could literally like do a kind of a video because there's a lot of, see, the other thing I want to mention. The other thing I want to mention in a minute, because I know we've moved on, but I do want to mention this. Where the fuck is it? Where is it? I'm trying to... okay, I know. Hold on now. Yeah, no, I know that one is, but no, we're talking about a different person. The one I'm talking about, this person, X2357, I wouldn't recommend him. So this mod author, I had a sub basically reach out to me because a sub had an issue with this mod author's mods. And I had been friendly with this mod author, by the way. I had been very friendly with them. They even made me like a hat and stuff, which I used to use and I thought was awesome. But yeah, basically the DM I said was that the sub had issues with the mod and tried to kind of convey the problem with the mod. And the X basically just kind of denied and kind of acted like very inappropriate and then kind of like turned it on another mod author and just started shitting on Zone. Again, it was so long ago, I don't know the relevance. I don't even think it was a case... I don't even think it's like a case of, you know, like, yeah, hello, Prof. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend any of their stuff. I think they recently did something. The problem, Ben, is I have to say it because I'm sick and tired of, like, I don't do anything aside from review mods, by the way. And, like, these people are just being absolute scumbags and, like, just, but yeah, and I understand, Curtis. I understand, like, it is a shitty situation, but the thing that, like, annoys me the most, right? Oh, that's actually something I was going to mention. The thing that annoys me the fucking most is I've never really said anything to them. Like, I've went in on ProbeTech. I've went in on quite a few mod authors, and, like, they haven't said much. I've never said anything, like, anything negative towards them until I had to. Hello, I see you knocked him. Hello, you knocked him. Oh, 100%. I knew he was Darkstar Spy. Or you knocked him. You should do, like, you should do a new mod, like a version 2, where, like, it makes Robin all of the Starborn characters. Just so that one guy that definitely didn't make a death threat mod of me that Bethesda had to remove. Definitely. I thought that was hilarious. I'm all for, like, you know, mod authors kind of, you know, holding to a standard, but the idea that, like, you make a paid mod and it's your design and it works well in some little virgin fucking, as Fizz would say, cooklord making a patch because they don't like your story, like, oh my god, I don't like the story. Sorry, I apologize. It was stupid though, regardless, just because, like, I really enjoyed it. Like, not enough mods touch the... I mean, not enough the base game fucking touches the goddamn thing. But anyway, what I was going to say is, so real quick, so Owl, So I wanted to redo a review on all of your stuff. Is there one review? No, there's not. This stuff happened long before. This is the thing. No, it's not. The thing, I think realistically, the problem stemmed from the fact that I was growing quite large. And he was expecting me to basically rely on him. Like, he was like, oh, I could make you a mod you could use for your stream, trying to cling to me like a hemorrhoid. And I wasn't about that. I wanted to kind of be in my own lane. And they got salty, basically. And they never, ever since then, they've just always been salty. And then they send people in to harass me. But anyway, what I was going to say is, if you can DM me on Xbox, or if you can DM me on, I don't think ProbeTech ever hangs out in the chat. I know, I will say, and I want to actually talk about that. Hold on now. So because I want to re-review your stuff, Owl, because I'm assuming, is it on PlayStation now? Because I know that people fucking love hab mods, and they'll love your hab mods because they're one of the best, if not the best hab mods. But if you can let me know, when all of that stuff is ready to go, if you can give me a heads up, and I'll get a review ready, because yeah. But the one thing I will say about ProbeTech, right, and I will admit that sometimes I probably go a little bit overboard sometimes, but I feel like it's necessary because, there's only so much you can say before people just are oblivious. You know what I mean? Amazon, PS, Xbox, make sure whether or not PS. That's fair, but the thing is, generally, if it works on Xbox, should work. It's a free mod. Some always hate the balance of power being shifted and the lack of actual game reviews. Oh yeah, 100%. Also, when you're a mod author, the only thing you could do is tweak. When you can only tweak some oh, my guns now do 10 million damage, but I take 10 million. That's not a fucking mod. Get over yourself. Have you made ship parts? I think he did, but they're just reskinned and retextured. That's not hard to do. I have not had any issues. To be honest, I've been playing a lot of Fallout. So what was I looking at? I was looking at something. So we'll check out a mod I want to check out, because Graph Habs got updated to Xbox. What did Gothos make now? Gothos, he made a mod on PlayStation. They should have released by now, but there's no mods today, which is kind of crazy, to be honest with you. Which I kind of expected more from. Habs Nova 1x1. Is that them? This is on PlayStation now, isn't it? I believe so. Yes, it is. We're going to check this out. Yeah, Grabs Habs are really fucking cool. Wait, how's the stream? I'm guessing, I think the team that handles the Starfield mods also handles the Fallout mods, and Fallout got some really good mods, so maybe they can't, the 4 guys doing it can't, I would recommend scrolling back, Kieran. The last 30 minutes have been me just fucking going off about it. Oh, doors down or ooh. X sliders, custom body, color. Bum bum ba-dum. Alright, so let's check it out. But yeah. Hopefully we do. I'm really liking the Fallout ones. No, I'm not fucking leaving Starfield for fucking Stardew Valley. Well, Q, he probably fell asleep. I mean, realistically, you know what I've been fucking playing? That new game mode on fucking World of Warships. Adding transporter, such as character bodies can be funny. Transport lamp. What does that mean? What does that mean? Anvil, when are you guys putting out your stuff? You'll recall a recent creation of some manager sneak. See, this is what confused me, right? Because I was told the rules regarding AI and stuff, and look, I'm not, as I've said, right? Would I rather AI slop or dog shit from mod authors that are trash? You know, it's not an easy split. You know, it's not an easy split. But I feel like the rules are very confusing, you know? Like, originally I remember being told you're not allowed to use AI voice acting. That's when we learned from Probe Tech. But then technically you can use AI voice acting because he uses it in other mods. And then it's like, oh, you can use some AI. But then it's like, but you can't use AI to generate thumbnails and stuff, right? But then you can. And I'm just like, bro, what's going on? Like, can you or can't you? Like... Well, see, the only thing I will say, though, Gabe, is I've had no AI slop mod authors shit talk me, which is, you know. But again, this is something I'm not weighing in on that specifically. I'm just kind of pointing out that, like, I think that, I mean, it always goes back to Bethesda at the end of the day. They allow it. Plus, I mean, they're using their fucking DLSS fucking 6.0. Everyone's gonna love the also, you know, fucking the Series S is now 500 fucking quid. How fucking dare you, Xbox? What the fuck is even a reference? Yeah, the Texas Beach I think is cool. Like, I fucking love that. If anyone wants to donate, you can hear the Subnautica voice, which is apparently, like, royalty-free. It's also, like, the Kerbal Space Program music is apparently royalty-free. And they're fucking 500 quid! Like, what the fuck? Like, Jesus Christ. Got a chance to fight you. Oh, give it time. I'll probably, you know... Well, it depends. If you can handle criticism... Well, it's either just don't make mods that are overpriced or dog shit or be able to handle criticism. Not saying you don't, but that's usually, you know. Mod authors, the only time mod authors tend to kind of have problems with me is when I'm like... Most welcome to personally, you can call them out. Yeah, the thing is, they lie for it. Fizz, good old Fizz was literally in the fucking... Was literally in the trenches, fucking defending me. Also, by the way, I just, like... This is what, like... What annoys me the most, right? And, like, it really annoys me, like, they made very derogatory remarks towards Mona because she is a female. Now, Mona, thankfully, has, like, she's Scottish. She's got skin, you know, fucking made of, like, fucking tartan. But, like, I don't condone any of that shit. And I'm not a violent person. But if I ever seen that fucking cunt in real life, I'd headbutt the bastard. Because he's never done anything. He's always like, oh, you know, I've dealt with the people. I didn't go. Oh, yeah, you dealt with the guy who made the death threat mod? The guy who, like, runs your Discord and does, like, the weekly, this is the mods we got this week, guys. Congratulations to our Darkstar members. Ho-ho. But then, like, Fizz in the trenches, because this one guy decided, like, this guy who made the death threat mod apologized after months later. I think he probably apologized because he realized Bethesda pulled the mod and he was afraid that it might prevent his potential of getting VC. If he does get VC, Bethesda contact, I will fucking be on to you, by the way. I know you don't watch this. Todd, I know you watch this. There's no way that cunt gets VC after making a mod mocking me wanting to die. But Fizz was basically in his little, you know, in his thingy, like, just calling him out on it. And what was big boy overhaul mod himself doing? Calling her just a fucking schizo mad cunt. Like, really? Really? That's what we're doing here? Did you manage to, like, call out the fact that, you know, your homeboy made dodgy fucking paid mods? No, he didn't. No. Oh yeah, you want to buy a €10 mod and then I'll ban you when it breaks 3 times, by the way. That's what happens, Bethesda, when you don't put out paid mods. I start getting fucking antsy and throwing shots at everybody. Turn all their oh yeah, no, when someone turns their comments off, it's a massive red flag because it basically means they know they're going to get criticism. Is sending me, I apologize. What do you mean? Like in a bad way or a good way? Hopefully a good way. But I don't like any of that. Like, you can say what you want about me, but don't say about my friends who are literally just, you know, What caused the Dead's Crimson? I think what caused it was that the mod author who made it tried to basically fight me in my Discord over rules. He tried to be pro adult nudie mods because he's a fucking degenerate cunt. And I was like, we don't do that here. And then he was basically sent in to spy in the Discord, but he did such a shit job at it because all he would do was argue with me. And I gave him 2 warnings and I kicked him. And he basically got salty. And then he somehow thought that he called it like Crimson Spy Boy in a reference to the fact that I'm spying on his Discord and they're going to supposedly kill me over it. When, you know, it's not spying when you talk shit about me in your public fucking forum, you absolute mahogany jaw looking fucking dickhead. They endorsed me once, and to be honest with you, Bethesda reached out after the initial video I made and stuff. Now, the endorsement wasn't an endorsement, it was more sponsorship. No, that was pulled months ago. Who are you telling to chill? Me? Is GLP-1, is that the thing? Is that what Ozempic's called? Sorry. Also, Mahogany Jaws isn't that offensive. I went to a circus one time and a clown called me Mahogany Jaws. Alright, then we got them 1-in-1s. We got an all-in-one birth. Oh, it is called Ozempic. What the fuck? Alright, we're gonna make a very long ship. Do you like ships? You like them long? Very nice, Brandon. Very nice. How did you find it? I mean, some clowns are pretty chill. Look at Guilty. She's pretty chill. The longiness. Right, so these are the Nova 1x1 Habs by Graph. They're really fucking cool. We're gonna check them out. I want them, for fuck's sake, Bob. I like that like, I've seen more about you and your mod, Bob, relating to Starfield in, like, the public space than ever any mods. And, like, the irony is you're someone that hates fucking Starfield. Like, the irony of it. It's just funny. There's a fucking achievement doing it 5 fucking... Jesus Christ. Oh, it is definitely a bunch of bullshit on their behalf, but anyway, we move on. And we move past it. I had a very nice Italian pizza from Tesco. I was kind of surprised. It was frozen, but it was very nice. It had, like, mozzarella cheese, but it was, like, gooey. Yeah, Gary's back. It's weird seeing Gary after so long. The opportunity to shit on Bethesda stuff happening. That's fair. I believe so, Tenebro. I remember she was hyping you up. You're a real one, Tenebro. And look, I want to just make clear, like, I don't expect anybody to, like, fucking jump into the trenches for me. Like, that, don't waste your fucking time doing that. I'm a big boy. I can handle myself. But, like, at the same time, if you're somebody who is, like, you know, if you see somebody talking shit, if you see anyone, like, if you see a mod author talking dog shit, you know, to people, send it to me. I will put them in on the fucking, you know, we started got bored like watching. That's understandable. That's understandable. Don't with fools because people from a distance can't tell it. That's very true and very wise. So this is, we got a little 1x1 hab here. It's very nice. We gotta cook. This is Graph's 1x1 hab. It adds a load of 1x1, 19 fucking habs. I'm gonna have to crack out the PC version to show, like, the connection points. Who's tapping? I hear someone tapping. We got all of our mission boards. We got a nice little... That's the cliff I jump off of every day. People out there that... Are there people out for you? And I appreciate the people that want to support me, obviously. You know, like, I couldn't have done this without you guys, you know? And, like, again, like, if a mod author doesn't like me, like, that's fine. I can be very loud and Irish. But, like, I like to think of, you know, the meme where, like, Gordon Ramsay with adults versus Gordon Ramsay with children. Now, I want to stress, I don't touch children. I'm not a Minecraft YouTuber. But, like, you know, like, if a mod author is, like, you know, good or they're learning, I'm very nice to them. You know, I'm very supportive. If they're putting out dog shit one after another, maybe not support. What's this mod that provides? So this is a 1x1. You got to be careful these days. No game. You got to be careful. So this is 1x1 graphs habs. A lot of mods will add these, but this is the graph habs. So this is a little armory. Nice. Can I lock myself in? There's a button on both sides. I like these. I like buttons. I really like buttons. The more buttons something has, the more likely I'm gonna like it. Oh, we got... Okay, so this must be a brick. Like, it's crazy that, like, look at how much effort, like, the mod author put into these 1x1s. Like, if we had these at launch, what does that do? What does that do? Do we just activate self-destruct? Do we just blow up an orphanage in Zimbabwe? Why Zimbabwe? I don't fucking know. I like the name Zimbabwe. The Trackers Alliance... Wait, what? Oh, it's a bounty! Oh! Oh, okay, that's cool. Much more quieter and chill. Oh, God. Jesus. I mean, isn't he known for being kind of loud? To be fair, I don't usually get loud, and I think he... Quite high pitch. We got... So, I don't know when you last might have played, but I'm guessing probably not. Like, we're getting content some point. Andrew? This is free. This is free. This is free. So there, I actually, depending on what you're on, I have a house mod coming out, but I would definitely recommend checking. There's so many good mods for. How do I open the door? Oh, these are cells. There, you didn't miss too much. You didn't miss too much, Jackson. Oh, the button. Oh, that's fucking cool. A little bunk beds. A toilet. I don't know, like, I don't know if it, like, feels wrong to, like... What is the thickness of that toilet paper? This is the wrong game. What was I playing? I was playing fucking Daisy. Oh yeah, the ship optimizer, like, by default is kind of poop. Oh yeah, 10% extra damage, come on! Yeah, they announced that there's going to be a Starborn DLC coming next year, and between now and then there's going to be like some stuff. So there's going to be gameplay changes, quality of life stuff. So hopefully, but yeah, like it's like, oh, you want 10% shield strength? Good job. You want 10% fucking nothing? No, that sounds cringe. Also, like, I realized that, like, he kind of put he's like, because I know there's like a few like kind of YouTubers that are Irish. So there's obviously Jacksepticeye has kind of brought the mainstream, you know, to the level of PewDiePie. There's a few ones I remember. Is it like Dahi Denogle was another one? I never used to watch him because he was like in the COD scene. I never really watched COD. There's probably other ones. I mean, Niall Horan helps, just because, you know, but he's not a YouTuber. Oh, you got multiple ship. When did they post? They did a big post, one with the races. Oh, I remember that. I fucking remember that guy. Jesus. So they did a big post where they mentioned that there's content coming for Starfield. Fallout New Vegas remasters in the works. Fallout 3 remasters in the works. Fallout 5 is in the works. Elder Scrolls in the works. They basically just told all. See, he has a more civilized accent. Jacksepticeye and myself both are from similar areas, whereas when you live in the cities, generally you have... I think he's from one of the bigger cities in Ireland. Basically, this guy got his pug to do the Austrian painter emote and got in a lot of trouble, which I wouldn't recommend. I just teach your dog how to dab, honestly. Well, see, I do wonder, like, I do, hopefully, too, Youngblade, that we get some, like, kind of stuff, explain it all. Went to prison, can't help his dog was born racist. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, see you later, Emma. Fucking hell. Of course Mona would do time for defending a racist dog. These hams are really cool. Let me add, there's a lot of them. Fucking 19 hams. Put them there just so we can connect them. So we got Captain's Quarter B, Cargo Hall, Computer Core, Crew Quarters A, Crew Quarters B, Engineering Bay, Engineering Galactic Gym. Oh, that's just the name of it because there's no Galactic. You see the Gears betas next week, or is it this week? Like next week? Mess hall. Fucking how many is there? Ready room. What's the issue? Ship is too heavy. Now I have that same problem in real life. There was no Starfield announcement. I apologize. I should have worded that far better. I should have worded that. Because I initially, like, my title is by default to just Starfield stream, and I usually add stuff in, like, words into them. Yeah. Playing fucking... let's make your own house using the shipbuilder. To be honest, the shipbuilder is so cool, and I really hope Bethesda keep moving with it because it's such a cool idea. Like the modularity with it, I think is fucking awesome. Don't clip that, Jesus Christ. All right, let's check out the ship. Ever get a nice chair? I'm in the process of looking at chairs. Hello there. There's no new mods. The announcement is Crimson's pissed off about stuff. Yeah, but yes, they should. They should 100%. Well, they should update the shipbuilder to allow us to... It's out there now. They should allow us to fucking, like... I love Build Configurator, and I love the Snap mod. Just let us flip and snap every piece. Just let it, please, baby Jesus, let us do it. Like, I just want to be able to, like, build crazy amalgamations. Discussion is a toxic shit show. Video game discussion. Well, understandable. I am a Halo fan, and my god, the toxicity regarding the Halo remaster is fucking crazy to me. And, like, Halo's always been fucking toxic. And I can be very toxic about the fucking lore. I'm one of those few people that think that Bungie did subpar story writing. And if it wasn't for Eric Nyland and, like, some of the other writers that because, don't get me wrong, Bungie made a great game. But their storyline was fucking, oh, the Forerunners are ancient humans. Fuck off. Fuck off. That's so generic. So we got a little an engine room here. Oh, Kino der Toten. But I probably spent more time in Ascension. I didn't like 5. I thought 5 was kind of shit. I like Transit, but it was overwhelming. Nah, never beat the Betrayal of Tom Nook. Sure, don't get... Oh, yeah, no, there's a couple of places near me. Somebody did make that, but it never came out. But no, there's a couple of places near me that I'm going to buy from just so if I have a problem, be like, your chair broke, and it's not because I'm a fat ass. He's... Oh, yeah, I've been playing some DayZ. I was very annoyed. This is an engineering room. I've been playing the new map twice. I got set up, spent a half an hour finding a fishing rod, was enjoying some fishing, and some cunt literally looking like fucking Meal Team 6 with the full fucking, you know, plate carrier and, you know, Russian Tachanka helmet gunning me down with an AK. And meanwhile, I had to swap between 2 fucking breakneck single-shot hunting rifles to try and kill them. I nearly killed him, by the way. I nearly killed him. So I don't believe so. 343, before they became Halo Studios, mentioned that they would be using AI, but it wouldn't be generative AI. they were going to be using AI in a way to essentially handle not customer support, feedback, and kind of when people, you know, like I think it was when people, oh, I've been fucking loving it, X. By the way, if anybody wants to add me on Xbox, me and Binary need Division members on World of Warships. I got back into it. I nearly have my little fucking tiny boat, but yeah. Oh, I fucking love Frankie. The dude is fucking phenomenal. He came back recently, which is amazing. Yeah, they just pretty much what Boda says. But yeah, so apparently the only way they use it is to compile when they get feedback, which I suppose is fair. It's kind of fair, I suppose. But then that, I don't know if that stuff was true, Mona, because there was apparently rumors that the main guy at Xbox, or the main guy at Halo, was like threatening people and being very toxic. But that came from people that got sacked. And, you know, I'm not trying to say, but you can't really trust somebody who's got sacked because they have, you know, they're going to be biased. Frankie went to Hollywood? God damn. But the thing, too, what's kind of crazy is I feel like people use AI like as a track-all term, because procedural generation, technically, is that not like a version of AI somewhat? Because like because procedural generation is you're basically randomizing stuff, aren't you? Or is no? Oh, it's not? Okay, I apologize. I take it back. Oh, the fucking, I can't fucking aim the Oliver Hazard Perry. The NPCs, yeah, they have AI, fair. But then saying that, there's nothing worse than when you play a game enough to understand the AI that, like say, for instance, in games like Halo, when you invis, the AI still knows you're there. It just is, it's told not to shoot you. I want the really tiny one. I got the Arleigh Burke because I like the Arleigh Burke. Yeah, like the procedural generation bothers me. Not in that, look, no, not in that I realized they needed for such a big fucking game. However, I just wish it was more I think that's probably the biggest argument with Starfield, is that the POI generation isn't handcrafted as much as it should be. The Arleigh Burke, it's okay. Some of them have like torps, but you can't really use them effectively because they have like a range of 5K. Tried giving the game another try. Which game now? We talk about this game? Because understandable. Proc has nothing to do with the amount of loading screens. I'm still learning World of Warships. Oh, if I have a division, Binary set up a division and gave it to me. If you guys add me, I can add you to it. We can play it. I enjoy it. To be honest, I only play PvE. I don't really play much PvP anymore. I mean, I can do on occasion. And Tom, does he actually play Warships? Fucking hell. It's really fucking good, Mark. They did a little bit controversial recently. They removed Rush and stuff. By the way, I am running through these tabs while we talk. They removed Rush, which is a weird one, but they've been doing good updates. They added the Brawn gun and the AUG. They added a new naval map with boats that are, it's like, remember mortars being absolutely annoying? Well, here's a boat with mortars. Which, ironically, hello, Deadly. I love the mortars. They're so the boat mortars. Deadly, there's Deadly. She won't drive me boat. I have to park up and hope that a Randy doesn't get in and steal me boat. She's like, no, I need to level up my 20th weapon to fucking 50. And I'm like, that's why you're no fun. You're working on a series of mod overhaul the game planet, so they got... Is that the, Legends? That's what I play, World of Warship Legends. I fucking love Legends. No, not the Division, No. World of Warships Legend has like a kind of a clan or group system called Divisions. Oh, there will. But the overhauls, we actually got to check that out. French Gentleman put out another overhaul mod. We'll check that out in a few minutes. That's understandable. That's understandable. See you later, Rory. Have a good one. Steel Market, they added the Franklin D. Roosevelt. Oh, see, I've never done the I have a fleet. Thank you, though, for the offer. Binary made a fleet and then gave it to me, which was very nice of him. To be honest with you, I don't do the whole endgame stuff anymore. Like I do the what do you call it? Like I do the whole add me though if you want to play. Yup, I'm down to play 100%. Like I don't really do the bureau stuff. I kind of like my tier 5s and 6s. I think once you get to tier 7s and 8s, the ships start to kind of all blur together. Plus, you know, it's fun to go out in the old kamikaze and just fucking abuse people. War stories. Well, that's what I started playing, the war stories. So they removed the war stories to add this new PvE game mode, and I fucking love it. Like, it's so good. You're half done. Yeah, see, me and Binary have been playing a lot. Binary's played far more than me. He, like, has, like, 10 legendaries. I have 1. I have the Alaska, and then I have the Saipan. I've been working towards the birthday ones more than anything else. I only finished 1 battle pass, and it was the fucking French battleship that can go very fast and has a helicopter landing pad. Me and Banner always found that hilarious. Because obviously, it must have got retrofitted, like, after the war in, like, the Cold War. But seeing a helicopter... Because obviously helicopters existed around the time of World War II, although I don't think they were used in World War II. So these are fucking... These are so cool, these, like, little mini habs. Yeah, see, that's the problem. That, the German stuff is good. Like, my Bismarck, I love, but I prefer the Gneisenau just because you're lower tier. Yeah, you don't have as much range, but those torps are fucking silly. What have I been mainly playing? I got lucky with a few premiums. I bought some of the Azura Lane anime cringy stuff just cause, and I got an Azura Lane Yakuza or Yaku something. Yeah, they're very nice. Rio was first. Yeah, first Workshoppers. 11 fucking hell. Yeah, see, is that what they were going to use helicopters? Fucking hell. Because isn't it like the irony of that? Wasn't there like some crazy story? Didn't Mussolini save Hitler? Or didn't they interact in World War I at some point? Or am I just like fucking crazy? Because I feel like their paths, I know we shouldn't be talking about Hitler, but obviously, you know, bad guy, very bad guy, you know. But yeah, the heat's fucking crazy, stupid. Didn't good old Germany like do like a thing where they wanted to like assassinate the Pope, and they had a plan to pretend to rescue the Pope? It was a hit bull, Jesus Christ! How do I get out of my ship? Oh, it was something like that, yeah. I watched, I think I said it, I watched Nuremberg, and I was like, God damn, that's fucking crazy. Really good movie. And your man, how the fuck do I leave? Your man get, people say like that Rami Malek's acting is bad. I don't think so. I think it's just when you're going up against someone like, hey, don't be disrespecting RT Shock. Micheál Martin brought about the smoking ban in the early 2000s, and that's all he's ever ran with, to be fair, but, you know, fair. See, obviously governments are dodgy, right? They're 100% dodgy, but, like, ours are kind of on a stupid level, you know? Like, a lot of countries have to worry about corruption in a crazy scale and people dying. Our corruption is landlords, politicians that are landlords, and they're helping. Not that I have nothing against landlords specifically, but you know, like it's kind of like how you see in some countries you've got politicians. Let's not talk politics. I know Guilty's going to tell me to shut the fuck up. We've got more to check though. Recorder B, engineering bay. We did the engineering bay, didn't we? There's fucking, so what is that? 1, 2, 3. Ours is going to serve prison for taking to buy an RV. She said she didn't know the drive. Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Like, look, it just appeared. I have no idea where it came from. No idea. Would you like a spin? Look how many fucking habs there are. Battle stage is so fucking good. So good. Is there more than there is? There's more than there is. We got the ready room. Did we do the ready room? All right, we got the science lab. Do we have a workshop? Build the event. Somebody actually did a really good job of building like a ready room. Or ready room, building an event horizon. They did like a fucking sick job. That's where, like, my love for the Renown and the Repulse came from. Alright, Is there more, or did I miss something? Okay, let's, right. I'll check the... Not bother too much. I didn't recognize they're messed up. See, the problem is, though, is that people will use politics as an attempt to bash people's country, and we're playing a game here. I feel like none of us, did they? Because I know, like, some of the, like, the stories come, like, Mussolini and stuff, like... I don't know if it's like, is it one of these wives' tales where, like, he basically made the Italians eat pasta instead of rice because he felt it was, like, more manlier? And now that's why every time you have macaroni and cheese, like, Italians everywhere go crazy. The thing that I love, again, I shouldn't be talking politics, but the fact that Mussolini's granddaughter is in power in Italy and she's a big anime fan is the most hilarious thing ever. Like, that's just like, what the fuck? It's just like, yeah, can you imagine going to, like, one of them conventions, being like, hi, who are you? Oh, yeah, I'm Mussolini's granddaughter. Like, huh? The fuck you mean? I mean, and that, like, guilt by association doesn't necessarily, like, you know, that's not saying that, you know, because she's, yeah. Alright, so we got, this is a, what is this? A workshop. We got an empty hab. I got one question with her. I'd just be like, touch grass, weeb. He wants to be kawaii. Let's check some other stuff. God, imagine a time when, like, you know, when anime didn't exist. Which I suppose is anime a great drug? Is it a great drug? Is anime a gateway drug to hentai? You know, like, could you make that comparison? Is that a possible comparison, or is that like an Is that like a bad comparison? You're either an anime or other way around for me. All right, so we got to check French Gentleman because he has some cool new stuff. French. Technically, he would have loved One Punch Man. No, that's not it. What's the weird fact? Abraham Lincoln was an anime fan. Did he really have wooden teeth? Neon Serious Business. This is the first Pirate Fan series to fully features added doors, shutters to every. Oh, we gotta check this out. Well, the thing is the look. I think that you need to be cautious, like when children are involved, like with kind of, you know, with monetization and gambling and stuff. However, you rely on the parents. You know what I mean? Like, poor Mona can't goon. She has to, like, get out her, like, Face ID. Mona, you still talk about Hitler? He had a holiday home and he loved children, not in a non-sweat. Okay, so not in the Jimmy Savile way. I went down the rabbit hole reading about Operation U-Tree. Is too weird. We have dictator, but now we elected his son as president. Really? And, like, is his son, like, do they take after him? Or are they different? I mean, you'd assume they wouldn't, but then I suppose, it, you know. Wooden and Whalebone Ivory, you could have just watched Mrs. Video Pal. What, she did a video about Hitler liking children? UI is broken. It's always fucking broken, this goddamn game. Right, this mod author, by the way, does fucking phenomenal overhaul mods. I watched it, and then, no, I did, I watched that. I'm always fascinated with, and I'm not going to say that. Well, see, some countries, I remember when I played Apex, Belgium made it so that you couldn't get Apex packs in the Battle Pass, because Apex packs are like random generate stuff. The announcement at the start, but it's just drama night. I worded the title wrong. It's nothing to do with Starfield. Yeah, like it was just, it's weird. And there's probably other countries do it too. Like, don't get me wrong, I like a good loot box every now and again. Like, you know, I'd rather, you know, which ironically, the idea of like, I'd rather throw a fiver at a 10% chance than spend 50 quid for an Asian woman driving an Asian ship. Reading the news the other day. Cop shop. ZB, who is ZBB? Is that? I think in Scotland they want to ban alcohol in games. You can go down the street, sip a tenner and crack and beer. Yeah, no, it's like, because I know didn't recently, and Guilty will be able to chime in here. Deadly probably will be too. Because one of the things I fell down the rabbit hole. Junior isn't as bad as original though. Could be. I mean, to be fair, like these days, and I will say, obviously, there's the bar there that we have to definitely, you know, but like. As long as a politician is like not touching children and they're mundane, can we just go back to that? You know, politicians being dodgy individuals, or, you know, tied to, you know. It is crazy, to be honest with you. It is very crazy. Like, most of those leaders from the 20s, 30 history books, age like, yeah. All right, so let's, what was I going to say? Politicians being unpaid. Fucking hell. They were unpaid. Just hit it better. God damn it, Bob. But yeah, no, like I went down the kind of the rabbit hole and stuff because apparently England, the Premier League, are banning like gambling sites from advertising on the shirts. Because there's a couple of like gambling sites that have popped up and they've like, apparently during COVID there was a really big gambling site and they would basically, they would have fake gambling games where they would have like 6 lads in like some like community hall in like Azerbaijan playing football and you could bet on it and stuff. Oh, valid, Guilty, valid. At least you know where you are. I mean, that's true, Lee, that's true. I like the fact that Liverpool have like a finance one, which is really good, you know? You know, to be fair though, I think if I was going to bet money, I would 100% bet money on like, have any of you guys seen like the mini pig racing, where they get little pigs and they make them race? That's pretty fucking cool. There's other ones like the rat race where I remember we used to like be the rat race, but it was never a rat, it was a hamster because apparently like pet rats are hard to get and they come through a hole. I feel like it was probably fixed though or rigged. Bum, bum, bum. We also have Carlsberg, but it can't be on a shirt. They'll definitely well, that's the weird thing because they like turtle racing. Didn't they get around the like the alcohol thing? They got around it by just advertising the zero version of their alcohol, and it's like, the fuck, you know? Oh, we're not allowed to advertise crack cocaine. This is crack zero. None of the cocaine. No, it's like, what the fuck? Alright, see you later. Yep, have a good one. Turtle racing is evil. You know, they said slow and steady wins the race. I haven't won any fucking races going slow and steady. Some countries do, apparently. I remember some of the Eastern European countries have medicinal cocaine, which is, I mean, fair. I mean, look, if you're in terminal pain, just fucking give them whatever they want. All right, let's go to Neon. So we'll go to Neon and we'll walk in. Bom, bom, bom. Bom, bom, bom. Player for Forest put bets on. They lost the game. Got fined 50k. Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, you gotta at least make it. Like, you know, you gotta at least make some fucking, you know, money on it if you're gonna do stupid shit. Oh, the Amsterdam. See, I'd be the stupid moron that would, like, chow into, like, a brownie and be like, yo, that brownie's edibles. And I'd be like, I'd be on the, you know, like, you know, the song I can ride my bike with no handlebars? That'd be me, but I'd be people up and down the fucking, I don't know what the river's called in the Netherlands. But that'd be me. His brother, oh, he got, oh, I thought you meant he won 50k. That's crazy. Plus, like, for most people, casino, like, it's a once-off. Like, the problem, obviously, with anything like that is vulnerable people are going to be vulnerable regardless, and there definitely should be ways to protect vulnerable people, but there's only so far. Like, you can't have, like, people... You can't have true freedom without letting people do stupid shit, obviously, you know, within reason. Shut up, Terran Armada, we don't care. Right, so there's doors now. I only had Jones Soda once. Oh, this is cool. So we're in the Trade Authority. He's got a load of stuff. 3 brownies in. Because of poverty, you're pretty much dead on you a little bit. You'll get up and walk away. Is that no? It's from. Oh, give me a second. I can tell you the alcohol gambling game's done to me. It comes out of. Yeah, no, it does. 100%. Like it's by Graf Panzer. Graf's Habs. So type in GRAF's Habs. Nova 1x1s by Graf Panzer. I tried a sort of brownie once. We'll do it again. Long. Oh, so there's stuff. There's that a door that's not a door. That's really cool though that we have like stuff to steal. A dead drop. Why is there a fucking dead drop?
Need something?
No, I don't. Fuck off. It's called script. Everyone's cheat codes the universe. Oh yeah, yeah. C cards. I'll be drinking and watching Sally with her alcohol. Go to the pub.
You want to head to Euphorica after work tonight?
See, I don't. I like some I like some loot boxes, but obviously then like I realize, you know. Plus they'd never do that. Look at how much money EA makes off of FIFA. There's no way they do that. X, are you interested in Gears? The new Gears beta apparently is only going to be horde mode, which I'm going to be honest with you.
Over at Keltcorp?
I don't know if I asked you before, but I can't stand Gears'
Honestly,
Gears' multiplayer. I think it's very.
So, why did you drag me in here?
Oh, I forgot this is a place.
You to buy something nice for your girlfriend, so here
Give me the football game in my casino.
Do you think I've suddenly inherited a fortune? This place is way out of my price range.
Hey, you're the one that told me she has expensive tastes.
You good? There's expensive,
Ado.
and then there's the Emporium. This place is in a
Oh
class
yeah, no,
all
it
by
is.
itself.
And like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I
sometimes
guess.
if I was
Take a
playing
look
with
around.
friends and stuff
If
that
you
don't
find
know how to
something,
do the bouncing
I'll help
around,
you
like
out, okay?
fucking, you know. Oh, horde mode, 100%. Horde mode is what I want. I want horde mode. Now I've heard some troubling tales. Because obviously it's meant to be like kind of 12 player, which is the biggest we've seen horde mode. Yep. But I've seen people mentioning that it's going to essentially be like you're split into teams and you very rarely kind of react with one another. That makes sense, which I mean I don't. Oh, I always wanted to play Escape, but like I kind of wasn't a big Gears fan by that point. Like I had stopped playing Gears. I didn't have anyone to play it with. Which to begin? Begin what? It doesn't work. The thing is, it would cost so much to do that. All right, see you later, Mona. I would have at the very least liked them to have made a kind of a firefight mode. Like imagine taking some of the areas from like the campaign and make it firefight. Firefight. Set start. Iron on. Boop. Boop. I missed Grunt birthday party wave in the problem is I don't remember what this looked like. Bum, 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 bum. I remember Beast Mode. I fucking loved that. And I'm surprised they never did it since. Beast Mode was such a cool fucking game mode. Like, you know the way there's all these big games coming out now? Like, what's the one where you play as Tommy Vercetti, the guy with the mask? No, that's Tommy, that's fucking GTA. What's the guy? The guy with the mask? What's the guy? To be fair, the OGC did have multiplayer, but they do have a Halo Master Chief Collection for all that sort of stuff. Plus, the way people are whinging about how they change things in or in the campaign Evolved, they would 100% whinge about the multiplayer even more. Halo multiplayer fans are fucking obnoxious, and I'm one of them. Oh, I don't speak. I apologize. I don't speak French. Can somebody translate? Bonjour, though. Yeah. So you know the games like with them, like there's 7 days to die. Not 7. What's the game called? Like, what's it fucking called? It's like one person's the monster and 4 people is like 4 people are hiding. You know those game modes like hide and seek. Imagine like a Gears of War style mode, like beast mode, but like half the players were the cog and then half the players were the locust. Because I don't know if beast mode didn't do that, did it? Beast mode was Evolve. Evolve, yeah, that's a good one. Evolve kind of, I remember it died. Among Us, another good one. Guilty, can you translate, you know, French? Dead by Daylight, that's the one I was thinking of. That's the one I was thinking of. They could easily fucking do that. So Evolve was one of the games, it was like one of the like next gen games, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Eh?
What do you want?
What do you want? Nothing, eye patches. Don't speak English. I only know how to say I don't speak English. You do good, but thank you. I appreciate that. Merci beaucoup. Yeah, see, I feel like they're definitely holding off for their newest Halo. I fucking hope that it follows in with the, like, it's more Halo 5 than Halo Infinite. Infinite was good, but, like, they stopped needing to pander to nostalgia. Make a good game. Played the 5th, Played the 5th, what I do. Oh, I've always wanted to play that game. It looks really fucking fun.
Feel like making a purchase today?
How can I help you today?
That's really not. We know that they're working on something. That's about it. A special game is so much fun. Community is always yeah. Especially when you have like situations like that where like, you know, monsters are going to be super powerful, have banned loot boxes, and pay to win mechanics, and claim it's okay. And that's I was saying that earlier about Apex. It was a game I remember playing back in the day that I think would be really cool if it came back. Anyone ever played Lost Planet? My god, they were fucking bangers of games. I remember discovering the multiplayer, like, PvP modes, and there was, like, loads of different vehicles that didn't exist. Risks need to be... Oh, yeah, no, they do. They need to be taken, you know? Like, you need to stay... In my opinion, you need to, like, stay tight to the lore of the game, by all means. But, like, don't just do it for nostalgia purposes. Ooh. I have to... That's not a bad idea. After I finish up, I might actually do that. After I finish up Fallout thingy...
Paradiso.
I might, like, do an announcement and, like, get some people. We'll do, like, a Red Dead campaign fair. Actually, when GTA comes out, I'll be streaming that. We can have some fun.
Need something?
I've been watching, you know, there's a channel,
I just had a new batch come in
there's a
last
YouTube channel led by, like, Laserbeam. He's, like, an Aussie, but they're called, I think, Wanted. But they do, like 100 versus 100 zombies versus 10 players, and it's based on the 5M sort of stuff. If you're familiar, it looks so cool. I was doing Cowboy, I'd have to put on the accent and be like, howdy there, partner.
Plenty of ice-cold drinks in stock.
What? You know, this
all
isn't
day.
allowed in Ireland. You're not allowed to advertise cigarettes. Fun fact. They have to be all in brown paper. Contemporary. How's a cigarette contemporary? Oh, yeah, no, I heard it was really fucking good. Contemporary. See, I've never played 5M, and I have seen clips of people who roleplay in Red Dead and stuff, and I feel like when you take roleplay too seriously, you become a cringe lord. But I think there definitely can be fun to it, but you would need the administrators. It's like anything. It's like playing on a private server on Ark or DayZ. You essentially like an admin team that has no ego. Oh, maybe. I mean, apparently PUBG has, like, AI teammates now that can have conversations with you, which is kind of crazy. That's hilarious to me. Mom, I finally met a girl. Her name is Sheep Stealer 72. She's really good at PUBG. She gave me the gold pump shotgun. I don't know if the pump shotgun even come in gold. Before we do the Panama. Well, see, people would have, but again, it's like the point of it would have cost a lot of money. Like, it's one thing to make a game that can run in single player using like pseudo kind of co-op for Unreal, right? And they did a good job making it a multiplayer experience when the developers are not familiar. Like, I think that we're going to see a lot of beta tests coming out with the new Halo game. They're going to be testing the shit out of that. Like, just because of the R&D that would need to go into that.
That sounded like a threat.
Hello there, Wiz. How goes it? You enjoying yourself? Do anything? I really like this mod. It's obviously very subtle, and I feel like you probably wouldn't notice a lot of stuff if you're not familiar with it. You're like, this looks normal. This is cool. Diggy by Hugo 16.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere.
Seems. Oh, I need to. Did I check? Did I check over there? See that over there? Hopefully we get some good mods. I've been fucking loving the Fallout 4 mod. Snow Network, Wilderness, 90% of the time. Jesus. Oh, Apex's zombie modes was sick. The zombies could fucking wall run. It was so. They were like all like revenants.
Save it for someone who gives a damn.
Hey, listen, I got a shotgun. I mean, to be fair, PUBG with zombies is just DayZ. I always wonder, like, what would happen if, like, the devs for DayZ got, like, a cash injection and made this, the gunplay not jank. Like, imagine, like, a DayZ or a kind of a zombie PvP survival game, but with Call of Duty. Like, that's why I love DMZ. Because the one thing you give COD, its gunplay is always so fucking satisfying. And, like, it's not hard to learn. You know, Battlefield is good, but Battlefield takes a little bit of getting used to. But, like, I've got probably thousands of hours of DayZ over the years, and I still can't aim from a fucking... Undead Nightmare was a banger. I only played a little bit of it. Because I think I only got internet around the time it came out.
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant.
I heard there's shortages of Reliant. I heard your mother's shortages. Ba-da. Ba-da. Apparently Halo 2 and Halo 3 are in the works, which I'm excited for. Like, really excited. I was trying to see what mods came out. Like, can we just see what fucking mods came out, please? And I know no mods came out, but I mean, like, what mods are updated? Because usually they would have updated mods at the very least. Filter recently updated. Done. Alright. Alright, a lot of PlayStation only mods. Alright. I keep bleeding, I keep bleeding, the love, keep bleeding. Oh, there's actually a mod I want to check. I should have got cut to. Oh, that's, yeah. I mean, I wonder, I'd love to know how much money the CEO threw at them and threw at Bethesda. Because, like, the thing is, I will give Halo. I think the problem with Halo has, and I mean, you could argue the problem, but the problem with Halo was their upper management was kind of dog shit. Like, they had no kind of vision of what they wanted. I feel like they were just like, let's do nostalgia, let's do this, let's do that. Which annoys me, because, like, unlike Starfield with Bethesda, who, like, they kind of have to rely on their own stuff, there's so many very talented authors, and when I mean authors, I mean writing authors, that have, like, helped Halo to expand its story and stuff. Why are we not, like, channeling them? You know what I mean? Plus, if you want to make a banging Halo multiplayer game, just copy fucking Halo 5. Infinite was fun, but 5 is better. 5 is phenomenal. Do. Yo, Fizz, what do you think of the new? Have you been playing the World of Warships? Or are you not a fan of that? So there's a new mod that came out that added, Destiny where you start low rank and a Spartan. Ooh. I don't know if that would be cool. I don't know how plausible that would be. But, I mean, even a game where you can play as a Marine, be like, I am Marine. Oh, yeah, its story was diabolical. But then I think they were trying to just, like, that's the thing, is, like, Halo 4's story, in my opinion, really good. Multiplayer, they just copied Halo. Or they just copied COD for a lot of stuff. Where? What's it called? Landing. Landing. No, I know it only came out. It only came out yesterday. Do you play World of Warships, or is there no because you don't like fishing in it? Ba ba ba. I know it's there somewhere. Ship landing beacon. Is this it? Is that it? I think warships are in there. I mean, that's fair, Fizz. That's very fair. Give me a second. I'm just looking for the ship. There's been fucking no mods that have come out really for Starfield. Like, I mean, there's been some mods, obviously, but what I mean by that is like, there's been nothing. I have several Tier 10 warships and World of Warships, but I haven't played in a hot minute. See, I played Legends, which is like the kiddie version on Xbox, but I kind of enjoy it. I mean, now there's Tier 8s and technically Tier 10s, but there was a point when there wasn't. I remember back in my day, when like the Tier 7 was the most. There's a lot of sound mods. Oh, they're adding headshot sounds for like different games. What's it called? Bam, bam. Where the fuck is it? I know there's a mod. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. It is this one. Okay, so it's this one. I'm just making sure. This is ship landing beacon. Ba 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 ba. The other thing too, you have to realize, right, is you want to generally keep. Oh, very nice. I played it from the beginning. I don't think I played it beta. I played World of Tanks from beta. The thing is you don't want. You don't want to kind of split the population, right? Because you're going to have a lot of, if they did do like a Halo CE one, right? It would cost a lot of effort and a lot of time. And while I think that if, you know, they don't want to have multiple games, I mean, I do too, but I was like multiplayer. Like, that's why, like, I think they kind of somewhat shot themselves in the foot by doing MCC and having the multiplayer. It was cool, but like, imagine how many people kind of moved away from Halo 5 because they were playing MCC, you know? Plus, like, I can never, like, just... I find nostalgia weird because it just kind of depresses me when you kind of look back and, like, play older stuff. I'm like, I remember when I was younger and less likely to die. That's a bit dark, I apologize. Yo, Fizz, you want to help me fish a DayZ? I, like, got my fishing stuff on and I was trying to fish. Apparently you need a fucking spotter when you're fishing in DayZ to prevent the fucking ruffians from trying to fight you. Also, no one talks in DayZ. It's just a kill fest. In Publix, don't go guilty, please. I'm expecting. I might. What if the overhaul modders try to assault me again? Different story, different perspective. Star Wars, like from the fleet, like Survivor, Frontier, or Survivor. I mean, neither has to dip, but I feel like we need to, like, just respect people's opinions and, like, understand that people want different things. Like, look at Fizz here. Fizz is talking about the fact that, like, well, guilty, don't threaten people for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. I apologize. She's short and she likes Liverpool. But at the same time, she's spitting kind of facts. They're not going to, as much as, you know, they want to, they're not going to. Plus, I feel like for Halo, they need to get this one right because Halo Infinite, towards the end of it, yeah, the multiplayer was good, but there was so much like stumbling and missteps. Disagree. I find it hard. Agree. Oh, I thought you said I find it hard to agree. Have you met me? I'm very bad at agreeing and disagreeing. Don't fucking help that, Fizz. Don't you start. Fight. There'll be no fighting here. Unless we're fighting specific mod authors that I don't like, then perfectly fine. Oh, it's called Lookup Failed. Uh-oh. See, now, mod authors, specific ones that are douchebags. Look, that's how you accept responsibility and apologize. That's probably the first time someone's ever apologized to Guilty. Guilty, you gonna frame that on your wall? I appreciate you, apologizing to Guilty. Structural, what do I need? Comm relay, power circuits. Comm relay. It's not a landmine. It's supposed to make your ship to stop saying fucking fight. Comm relay. Why did I leave the thingy? Comm relay. Comm relay. We can make them. I can make a lot of them. Comm relay. We agree. Probe mod. Yeah. Probe tech mods are like kind of questionable at times, but you know, he believed, I suppose. Alright, so what else do I need? Power circuits? What's a power circuit? What do I need for a power circuit? Paramagnon. Paramagnon conductor. For fuck's sake, Fizz. No, this is not the noisemaker mod. This is not the noisemaker mod. So this basically allows you to spawn ships. We do need more Kingath stuff. I mean, in general, I feel like there's quite a few authors out there that I feel like can make Kingath level stuff in their own field. And what I mean by that is like an example, like Wiz, for instance. Wiz, I would say, is the Kingath of ship parts. And that's not for now. That's probably insulting to compare someone to someone else. But you know what I mean? Like you've got Bub, who makes like, you know, Bubs there as like kind of the weapon modder of, you know, the Kingath. Again, that just sounds kind of insulting because you're like kind of, you know, but you know what I mean? Like there's definitely talented authors there. Problem is like it's hard to fucking, you know, find them when you're wading through so much dog shit. You're like, well, not, I was going to make a reference to Michael. All right. It's crazy that you just appeared, but I'm going to just going to clarify that I'm going to hide you, because I don't want anything to do with you, but regardless of what you say, that is incredibly sus. Longtime fan, leave my fucking thing after asking to be moderator and then joining Darkstar. Like, come on now, that's not, you know, that's not very appropriate in my opinion. I have hid them. So I addressed them. You guys seen it. But regardless, you know. Oh, what did you say? Something else? Oh. The plasma gun. Oh, what plasma gun? First time commenter. I've heard mods will be posted tomorrow due to someone at Bethesda being on holiday. Someone at Bethesda? Fucking hell, I hope not. Does any mod authors have any like any insight in that? That just set me for a whirl, because what do you mean you're not interested in drama? There was no drama until you left the fucking Discord and what the fuck? 100%, right? Crimson's putting on his tinfoil hat or spinfoil hat. 100% thereafter being sent in now, and Crimson's probably look. It could be a situation where it's just purely coincidental, but I don't think you can. I think it's weird that you claim to be a fan of me, try and communicate with me, and then try and get moderated powers in my Discord, and then leave when I ignore you, and then, you know, put on a Darkstar tag. That's a bit, you know, sussy baka. All right, we made me grenades. Did we make me grenades? I like some remakes, like, to be completely honest with you. I didn't make it. Like the Halo or the some dude's crypto spamming again. Oh, I see. Hold on now. the fuck did he post in stream schedule? What the fuck? Can people post in stream schedule? I didn't know people could fucking do that. Why in very specific threads? Too, that's like really weird. How the fuck? Thank you, but I didn't know people could do that. What the fuck? It's weird. Fucking crypto. Look, Mona's contemplating. She wants to end it all because she's just sick of this bullshit. Probably a Dark Star plot too, 100%. They sent the crypto people. You notice how they only posted in the Starfield creation section, not the Fallout, because they'd be afraid of clashing with actual talented mod authors. That's a joke, by the way. That's a joke. Like, yeah, like some remakes are obviously really good, like the Fallout 3. Hell yeah. The New Vegas, I will love, but I'm going to also hate because it'll be all the fucking fanboys like, see, Bethesda can't, which to be fair, these days, can they make a Fallout game? Probably, we don't know. There we go. Okay, I can make them. Make two. Myst. What is Myst? That's, I feel like, isn't that a Bungie game? 6. So this can apparently, I'm gonna guess no, Shibby, just because Oblivion Remaster wasn't. And like, to be honest with you, I don't know why it's not, because I mean, from a point of view, adding mods to like console-based modding would be a big win, but paid mods would be a big win for Bethesda, but obviously problematic. And I think that for now, Bethesda are probably more worried about that. The thing is I will give Obsidian the benefit of doubt, because while their games I enjoyed Avowed, I thought it was good. I would give it like a 7 out of 10. I think it could have been like an 8 or a 9 if they just let me bang fucking Space Garrus or Reptile Garrus. And like, I think Grounded is fucking amazing. I honestly wish that they did more effort with Grounded, because Grounded could be like the next Ark Survival Evolved. Although there is no Ark Survival Evolved anymore because it kind of died in a hole. Alright, so this mod allows you to call in your ship. Brink. I remember, wasn't that a Bethesda game? I want to play Total War, to be completely honest with you. I didn't know it was coming to Xbox, and then I heard it was, and I'm like, hell yeah. Trying to decide between Twilight Forgotten Frontiers, POI, you went with AOI. I mean, to be fair, I would agree with that, but I am a shipbuilder. Now, both of them are phenomenal mods. However, if you love ships, you will get far more mileage out of it. But if you're a big explorer, you know, if you're the... Who's the guy that discovered America? Donatello? Was it Donatello? What's going on, Alaska? Ship parts donation pile. Tony Hawk's Underground. But yeah, because wasn't that like the actual like rumor behind it was that Viking found it first? Do you ever feel? All right, so we're gonna throw our ship thingy here and hope to baby G's it worked. America, thank you very much. Some seeking dude seeking. It's like. Oh, thank you very much for that, Alaska. Who's the guy that made Bluetooth? It's kind of crazy they discovered Bluetooth back in, like, the Viking era. What a guy. Oh. All right, gently does it now. Gently. Gently. Ease off. Oh, fuck me. Ease off the old truss. Oh, nice. Nice. So it lands exactly where you place the object, and it treats the object as ground. Hello there, Russell. I don't know what happened, but you got banned from your Discord. I knew that name was familiar. Russell, your Discord username apparently got hacked because your account was sharing crypto-related information. I would definitely recommend removing yourself from any other discords you are, making sure there's no money stuff like cards tied to it, and then make a new discord. The Vikings native tribes moved across. I mean, that's the other thing, because like you can't really discover America because America was already there. You know what I mean? Hello, Timmy. Let's see how far we can like land this thing. Can we land it in a tree? And your passwords I hit earlier. Yeah, I would be very cautious. No, no, no. This is a free mod. This is a free mod. It just came out. It's a free mod. It's on everything. I will have a review of it, but I mean, realistically, I'll probably have a short review. When there's shorter like stuff like this, I try to like bundle them together, just because I don't want to waste people's time. But at the same time, I need that sweet, sweet revenue. Yeah, it's a bit like SKK. So you just basically craft a little. It's the mod all that needs to fix it. It says lookup fail, but it still works. Just this little thing you throw it, your ship lands. Let's I don't want to see. Obviously, we could probably break it by throwing it in a crack or a crevice. So let's try to do that. If I throw that there. Oh, it failed. Did it try and fall through the ground? Oh, it must rely on the terrain. Or am I too close? Oh no, I might be too close. Ba, 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 ba. It's like, I mean, technically, you know, that one person did discover it for himself. You know, like when I go to a country, I discovered it for myself for the first time. But yeah, hello, small Gary. George Bush discovered America. You know what he didn't discover? WMDs. No, I'm sorry. Is that too political? I think everyone agrees that there was no WMDs in the Middle East, right? At that point, right? No? Or did he? Have I gone political? Guilty. Have I gone over the board again? I just know there's a meme. George Bush looking for India? What? Oh, Jesus. India, hide your oil. He's coming for you. Okay, so... Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, this is gonna break. We've broken it. We've broken it. We've broken it. We've broken it. So Gary is just a console command follower. I have not played... I've played Command & Conquer Tiberium Wars. We found IEDs. Yeah, there's a lot of IEDs. I was like, speaking of IEDs, I was like reviewing a model in a few days. Like some oh yeah, okay, so you can't, keep in mind, you can accidentally break stuff, but I mean, it's a simple fix. You just take off. That kind of looks cool though, my ship. Life finds a way. The cutscenes were wild. Remember they had the, who was it? Gemma Atkinson. It was like a British kind of B-level like actor from like soaps, I think. And like they would like, because for anyone not familiar, in I don't know, maybe other Command & Conquer, so the cutscenes were just real life like cinematics, like people talking, like recorded and stuff. And like it wasn't bad, but it was kind of funny because you could tell they were getting fucking very little, and it was just, all right, you want me to record like a 30-second segment? Cool, whatever. All right, so we may be double parked. Who's fighting? No one's fighting currently. When people talking about Halo, you know how guilty gets when people like shit on Liverpool and Halo, but it's all good. We're all good now. It was just don't fucking come back in and bring it up like TJ. No one did anything. No one did anything. It was why did who did? There was just well, they didn't actually say anything about Liverpool. That was a joke. Deadly is also a fan of Liverpool. It was just a conversation about Halo. But it was fine. There was no swearing. There was no anything bad. There was just people having a conversation. And, you know, Guilty was disagreeing with the conversation, which was valid. However, you know, Fizz didn't help that Fizz wanted them to fist fight. And apparently she has booked out the O2 Arena in Dublin for it, so... I mean, look, we could make some money off it, potentially. I will be the promoter. What is it your man used? Talk about they're going to be 12-inch gloves, or no, 12-inch gloves? No, what is it? How are they doing boxing? 12-ounce gloves? God, that'd be the thing. That'd be the fucking strat. Like, mod authors in a fucking boxing, no, UFC. Put me in. Put me up against that fucking cunt. I'll probably get the shit kicked out of me. But the innate Irish in me will not let me fucking die until, like, I've already killed myself. Come on, like come on, imagine, like, fucking me coming out, two people dressed up as fucking... have Mona and Fizz dressed up as guinea pigs. I'm just coming out, you know, in this corner, weighing in it way too fucking much. He is the people's champion, the savior of paid mods. Crimson Flyboy in the other corner. Some dickhead who harasses women he doesn't know. Also can actually mod and uses his minions to harass people. Yeah, sorry, I need to shut up about that now. We are moving past. You won't hear me mention this after this stream. What the fuck? How are we talking about people? Oh, Saddam Hussein. I was like, what the fuck? Not a voted site. Bye, Deadly. Add Sunflower. I do always wonder, though, when, like, YouTubers do the boxing, like, why not something, like, less stupid? Like, why not, like, cross-country skiing, where, like, nobody risks brain damage? Or better yet, if it is truly for charity, just both team, like, have a competition of who could donate the most amount of money. You told it was big, for fuck's sake, Fizz! Jesus Christ. See, because the thing is I had to check with, like, Deadly to make sure, because Deadly's, like, my manager and also my girlfriend. I had to make sure, like, because when I was talking about stuff, you know, I didn't want to go too much, so she's probably on, like, fucking, like, protection mode, expecting one of those people to swoop in and try and harass me. Fencing. Paintballing would be fun, although both times I went paintballing, I fucking did a barrel roll unintentionally. Wasn't my fault, the floor got in the way. Hello, little mini Gary. Oh, shit. No. Sorry. I didn't mean to throw it. How are you, mini Gary? How goes it? Oh, it has a high risk? Okay, maybe not skiing. Okay, what about, like, wax pistol dueling? For fuck's sake. All right. Lagging the video. All right, see you later, Barrel. Have a good one. I want to see what happens if I throw this while inside. Why am I in combat? Who's attacking me? One away, I'm in a rock. I can feel it. Fizz is a fucking troll, but she means well. Fizz just, to be fair, Mona's the same. Like, she'll, like, message Deadly and be like, Deadly, there's people harassing Crimson in the stream. They called him a dodgy name. And, like, Deadly will appear and be like, what's going on? And Mona will be like, nothing's going on. I just wanted to annoy you. Oh, curling would be pretty chill. All right, see you later, Runic. Have a good one. Oh, I want some fried chicken. God damn, I'm fucking hungry now. Oh, but this is problematic. Oh, God. I want to fast travel to the lodge, because I feel like you shouldn't be able to use this indoors, but at the same time, I want to be careful. Because that'd be pretty funny. Plus, it's helpful, because if the mod author... no, this is a short gun. Bong rip. No, but see, because, like... For context, I will say Guilty is the biggest Halo nerd ever read the books. Like me, her passion may be come across. To be understandable, I am a better Halo fan than her, though, because I'm taller, because, you know, that's how it works. Is where I deserve for liking. I mean, the real question is, do you prefer Bungie's Halo or 343/Halo Studios Halo? And answer correctly, because you think Guilty's toxic. My finger's on the ban. Immediately onto paintball. Who can make the best ham and cheese sandwich though? Like, that'd be pretty fun. Go to the lodge. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Guilty, come back in. Keep bullying her. Keep bullying her. I don't give a fuck. Fuck her. Now go fuck. No, get fucked. Bungie? What are you, a marathon fan? No, I'm joking. Well, I'm half joking. I think Bungie obviously did some good things, but like, 343 far better overall. You just come on. Fizz is a female. What do you mean?
Well, it
You think
is
a man's
customary
called
to
Fizz
say,
Pop Poppy?
"Oh, that is not dimensionally accurate in this case."
Where's me grenades? Did I run out of grenades? But I fish on the wii of the alpha male bullshit. Gary, what the fuck? Look up the apex of Halo. See, I still believe that Bungie, like, unintentionally made Halo 1 and 2 a banger, and 3. They somehow managed it. And they tried to do it with Destiny, and somehow they fucking lucked out again, but they couldn't do it with Destiny 2. And I think that they tried it with Marathon 2. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm like, look, we're Starfield fans, we can't hate on games, but as a Halo fan, I can fucking hate. But, like, I feel like, don't take Fizz offensively. Like, oh god. But like, what was I gonna say? Sorry. Where's my outpost? My outpost was there. Like, yeah, like, it's weird because, like, why did they move on from Destiny to Marathon and cut Destiny completely? I don't understand it. Like, Destiny was like printing money. See, I'm all for them licensing it out, but I think 343 should still, Halo Studios still need to make a good Halo game. Like, the potential is there. The story, like, since like Bungie's Halo, right? 343 have helped produce the Greg Bear saga, rest in peace, Greg Bear. The Foreigner saga, fucking phenomenal. Oh, that's a tricky one. While Halo Reach was definitely, Invasion was OP, the Halo Reach fanboys were on the same level as Fallout New Vegas fanboys. And, like, I like New Vegas, but you're one of them, Lee. Like, people who think Reach is peak Halo, I'm like, brother, are you 12? Because, to be fair, valid. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, even if it's wrong. No, I'm joking. But no, like, yeah, the Greg Bear, like, Silentium, and all them, very good. And then we had the Kelly Gay series with, I mean, her books were awesome. We had Matt Forbeck, which I think he did Grey Team. We had the Alpha, was it Alpha 9? No, what was the other one? What was the one with, the lady who does Star Wars? Who's the one who did She was a bit controversial because she made it that a Covenant capital ship fired a missile, which they don't, but I can look past that because her books were really fucking good. Like, there's so much good stuff that they could just tap into. ODST was phenomenal. And the fact that they made that, like, a couple of dudes fucking made that from assets, like, what the fuck? I want a Halo 3 ODST 2. She never confirmed her age phase, and don't be ageist. Like, not saying anyone is, but my demographic is generally older than me. What was I going to say? Like, ODST is just so fucking good. What is ageist? What does what mean? What do you say about it? What do I need? What is it I needed? What does paramagnon mean? It looks like a rope. Power circuits. Power circuits. Here we go. I'm not... Jesus Christ. Don't now turn on me, FaZe. Isn't that a Pokemon? Power Magnon. I don't know if anybody has, like... Why are all these fighting dwarves? Isn't that Lord of the Rings? The elves fighting the dwarves? I don't know if anybody watches like TikTok. I wouldn't recommend it. But there's like this like funny like I don't know if it's on Omegle or something, but there's this dude called Tarzard and he's like a lizard. And like he basically kind of like video chats with people, but he's in various locations. Like at one point he was on in the Black Ops main menu screen where the person's telling about the numbers. And he like kind of acts like Barney. And it's just so fun. Yeah, there was never a fight. Fizz brought Deadly in. And like it was just two people, two Halo fans having a conversation. Yes, there may have been heinous slurs thrown, and I may have deleted. That's a joke. But no, there's nothing. Like I'll take Halo fans arguing any day of the week rather than the usual kind of, you know. Plus, it's for the first time, Fizz, you weren't involved. Mona, now that you're awake, you want to join me in some DayZ? Fuck's sake. Oh god, get rid of the flood. No! The flood is phenomenal! The flood is the best. It's the only thing that Halo has. And people like, oh, Star Wars universe is Trump Halo. Have you met the flood? Have you fucking met? They created the fucking universe. You know Rainbow Road? Yeah, the flood created that originally. Nintendo stole it from them, you know? You ever wonder, like, why, you know, they never come back from Rainbow Road? Because magic. Sarah, get off the fucking chair, you Neanderthal. Alright, we're gonna throw this. Nothing's going on, Mona. Nothing's going on. Okay, good that didn't work. I don't want to start a slur. That doesn't mean anything. I'm gonna start calling people Portuguese. Portuguese. What's millennial? What does that mean? What era is that? When are you born? If your name starts with, if your birth date starts with a 2000, you're too young to like reliably tell people about Halo. I call people Monas as a oh, that's very offensive to be fair. Portuguese. No, not the Portuguese. They'll colonize a country on the fucking coastline. It'll be the skinniest thing ever, but it'll be a good country and they'll make really good meats. I've heard that Chile has really good meats. Is it Chile? Chile's the place that meats. Born in the 90s. Okay. Please don't call me millennium. Although you're like, you're a boomer. What happened? Oh, it makes noises. Okay, boomer. I was kind of surprised. Like the demographic. No, not. I know Arby's has, but like not Arby's. I was kind of surprised. Like my demographic is obviously like they're like generally it's people usually between like their 40s to like 60s and 70s. Thankfully, there's no children, which is good. Lee's a boomer because he doesn't want to be a millennium. Might be the flood. Get bored by the flood. Met the flood. All right, so that's we got a nice parking job there. Job done. I didn't know that little landing pad there as well. That's magical. I am Groot. Why is everyone doxing? I don't know. Mona, we had like a crypto scammer take over someone's account. You're born after the 90s world. I mean, valid. Like I remember growing up on Cartoon Network. You know, Ed, Edd, and Eddy. Bow. I seen a meme where one of the characters in Battlefield sounds like Ed. You know, the butter toast. You know, now kids watch fucking... What's that Russian propaganda about the dog? Fucking Russian propaganda. What's going on? We're next gonna be teaching you how to fly drones. Anyone buy the Mr. Beast credit? Mr. Beast credit? To be fair, Mona's chronically online. It was fucking amazing. I always wanted Jawbreakers as a child. I expected them to be a lot bigger. They weren't bigger. Star would be too. For fuck's sake. Well, again, take Mona with a grain of, I would say a grain of salt, but take, oh, you know what saddened me today? Right, I'm going to say one more thing and then I'm going to hop off for the night because I'm annoying you guys too much. So, I don't like pepper. And I accidentally put a load of pepper on my dinner the other day because I didn't read. And my God, like pepper, it messes with your entire inside. You know what I mean? Do you guys have like pepper? The way, like, in, like, America, do you, like, if you're setting the table, would it be, like, salt and pepper and stuff? It's like over in Ireland, salt and pepper butter. Dexter's Labs, phenomenal. Cow and Chicken. Courage the Cowardly Dog, absolute fucking banger. You know, just the job is done. It gets the job done. But anyway, I'm going to call it for today, guys. We'll be back tomorrow with some more of Fallout. And have a good rest of your day. And bye-bye. Hey, okay, I didn't go to standard. Bye.